In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, -1. Devin K.
That's me. I'm sorry, I had to get my beverage. I've been looking for one of these for a long time.
Oh, genuine draft?
Mm-mm.
Oh, High Life. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No, it's not. It's by no means good, but it's by no means terrible. And I like how it's very consistent. So
Yeah, but that's not
it's probably my favorite American beer.
High Life.
Yeah, honestly,
Oh fuck,
that I
man!
can
Like
get everywhere. That I can get everywhere. I gotta specify.
yeah, there was a guy that I used to party with back in the day, like 10 years ago, who used to like we would play Edward 40 Hands. You ever played that?
Edward 40 hits.
Yeah, you ever played it or no?
No, I haven't ever played it, but
Okay,
I have seen it.
Yeah, but you get a 40 of whatever kind of beer or shit beer that comes in
Malt liquor
40s,
that you like. Yep.
and you are duct taped to those 40s, like duct tape completely.
Yeah.
You cannot move, you cannot piss by yourself unless you're skilled, and you have to like it gets untaped when you're done with both of them. So we did this, and I chose what the hell did I choose? I don't even remember. But yeah, like there was this guy that we played with. He was like Miller High Life, like he got the 40s of Miller High Life, and he just went
in the champagne bottles. I bet even.
Well, no, they were in 40s.
Oh,
yeah, I mean the 40s are 40s.
40s are pretty much the same, yeah.
Yeah, and so he goes down. Initially, he takes half of it down, half of the first one down, and they're partying and like, yeah, fun. And all of a sudden, a little bit later, he takes the second half of the first one down, and and all of a sudden, he starts slowing down.
Ooh.
Like, okay. Well, his stomach's full. Okay, cool. So we're just sipping ours, or maybe no, I don't actually think I participated in that one. No, I did, and I had like Bud Light or some weird, nasty, shitty domestic brew.
Yeah.
On there, and so I was drinking my thing, and I was like, oh, whatever, cool. And all of a sudden, our buddy, who was like a very small guy, he's like, I gotta pee, and I'm like, well, that's not good.
No, you can't work your zipper when your hands are taped.
Right. But he wasn't. But here's the thing: he's wearing gym shorts.
Oh, so somebody just has to pull his pants down.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, "You come in with me and just help me out," and I'm like, "Yeah." So I went into the bathroom. We shut the door, and it was like a rager we were throwing. And I'm sitting there with my hands trying to like his shorts. He's like, "We're good."
Work his gym shorts down, yeah.
Yeah. So he put one of the bottles on the top of his dick and pointed it down to the toilet, and he pissed, and it was great.
Yeah.
And getting the shorts back up was a different story.
It's a little bit harder, yeah.
Yeah, that was very interesting. And we tried. He fell, because he was a little guy. And he had most of one of the 40s down, and like not really good tolerance alcohol wise, but like so he falls down, and then I'm like, oh shit, we gotta get you up. He didn't spill his 40 at all though. Like,
that's all that matters.
Yep. And so I got him up with my hands taped, and we had to have somebody from the outside open up the door. That was the only thing. And then went back out, and that was fun. But so this guy that was drinking the Miller High Life, by the time we got out there after he pissed and everything, he's 3/4 of the way down in his second one, and we're like almost done with our first, and it's like, oh shit, that's not good. And he finishes it off. They cut the duct tape off, and then he's the champion. But we still have to finish the game. And then my buddy's parents came there. He was of age, but like his parents came there, like, what are you doing? And he answers the door wearing a Vietnam era like M1 with a Mitchell pattern helmet cover. He's like, we're just having some fun, like whatever.
We're just drinking.
Yep. And they got really pissed off and whatever, and that was fun. But yeah, Edward 40 Hands. It's a fun game to play.
I mean, I don't think I've ever played it, but I've seen people do that before.
Yeah, don't do it. It's not good.
No, I don't think I need to, but like I do enjoy a Miller Genuine Draft and a Miller High Life. I think that's like my go-to American beer.
No,
I've had
there's a lot
Coors,
better.
I've had Budweiser, I've tried a bunch of different other stuff. Spotted Cow, really good. Can't get it everywhere though.
No, Wisconsin, but yeah,
which is a problem. Yeah, Wisconsin. At least High Life is made in Milwaukee, so.
Well, but
it says made in Milwaukee right on it.
Yeah, I know, but it's not good. Like it's just not good.
No, but it's American beer. It's not good. That's American beer. It's bad. It's supposed to be. It's bad.
Right.
But like it's my favorite of all of the bad ones. So
okay.
Because I would rather have a Labatt's Blue. You can't find that all over. I can find Genuine Draft and High Life all over.
So have you ever found Schlitz?
Schlitz malt liquor. Yes, I have.
No, Schlitz beer.
I haven't seen Schlitz beer, but I've seen Schlitz malt liquor. So
yeah, it's like Mickey's and all that stuff. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
No, Schlitz. If you can find their beer,
you
should try it sometime because
that's what you recommend? Because I'm always open to new suggestions, and I haven't found like a beer that I actually like, but I've found ones that I don't hate.
It's awful. Like Schlitz is awful.
It's awful? Well, why would I want to try it then if it's awful?
And PBR like used to be like a beer that like very broke old guys got drunk off of in their shop talking to nobody. But the hipsters took that over, but PBR is still bad. It's awful.
I heard a lot of people recommend PBR to me, and I'm like, I haven't had one, but you can get it most places in the United States. So like I want something like when I go down to visit my mom, I can go order it like in a bar.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Yeah, it's a lot of these things are regional, and you happen to live in one of the most alcoholic fucking regions of the United States. And
that's what I like about Miller. I'm like, I could go get a Miller anywhere in the United States.
Right, but like, so what Junior Odom or J.R. Odom just said, malt liquor hits hard. First time I blacked out was on a 40 of Mickey's. Yes, we used to play the hand grenade game where you'd get the
grenade game. Oh god.
Well, no, literally like the 12 pack of Mickey's, like the little guys, they come in bottles that are shaped like hand grenades. Okay. You drink them, they got riddles on the inside of the cap. Yeah, they got riddles on the inside of the cap that you can try and solve.
That sounds awesome. Why haven't I known about this?
Oh, Mickey's malt liquor though, it's not good because you get to this point where you're well, this is the point where you're like, all right, it's done, and then you just go and
you throw the bottle.
People that I knew, not me ever, of course, used to throw them onto the street that we lived on, and you just hear
glass is just all over the road. Yeah,
all over the road, and when that goes on for about 15 times, you're like, well, it's probably not
there's too much fucking glass in the road. Yeah.
Right. And so when you wake up and you're still wasted and then you go out and you're in your underwear, by the way, and you go out and look at the road and you can see the sun's coming up and the glass in the road is glistening more than
just the ocean of glass. Yeah.
You go, oh boy.
That's a bit much.
But I mean,
but yeah, I'm always open to trying the new beer. I haven't found one that is better than Labatt's Blue. That's my go-to, but you can't find that everywhere. And I don't want light beer or anything like flavored, and I don't like IPAs. But like, I'm always open to something that's not.
What do you mean, man? You don't like the bitter shit hitting your tongue and like?
No, I don't like the taste flower petals and grass in my beer. Thank you. I'm not a cow.
Experience, man. It's like if you've never done it, man, like you just don't get it, Yeah, no, the fucking hipsters that make that shit and drink that shit. It's like, if I want to drink apricots, if I want to drink apricots, I would eat a shitload of like dried or fresh apricots.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like IPAs. They're so bitter and they're so disgusting.
They're awful.
But like, I'm open to new suggestions all the time for stuff to try. And somebody was like, you'd probably like Miller Genuine Draft or High Life. I'm like, I like something that's consistent out of a can or out of a bottle or out of a tap. And they all taste the same out of the tap, bottle, or can, which I like. Consistency is good. But they're not good. They're not bad, but they're not good. I'd like to find a good one, I hope. So.
Yeah, it's not Americans like they're trying to brew beer now to sell to the masses. Like Budweiser.
And it's all like 4% stuff, which I'm like, I'd like something that's closer to 6, preferably, you know, but like 6 or 7, but like it's not good. And like, yeah, Mexican beer. I've had Corona and I've had a bunch of the other like big ones that are pretty common around here, and I'm not impressed by any of them.
Negro Modelo.
I've had Modelo. It's not great. It's kind of like
I thought it was
Mexican Budweiser. It's like Mexican Budweiser. So. Yeah, this is my go-to, I think, right now. That's my go-to right there. 1903. It's over. It's very old. I didn't think High Life was that old. But apparently it is. But yeah, I'm always open to new suggestions, but I want stuff I can find. People have recommended me shit that I can't find. It's like, I'm glad there's some Bavarian Pilsner that you could find in one town in Bavaria. I'm not going to find that here in central Minnesota. Like, so.
Yeah, that's a problem. We've
so,
got a guest coming on.
There's a guest coming on?
A fun one. Slimy American.
I got to ask him how his Turkish Mauser's doing. Because I know he loves that thing secretly deep down.
Oh, of course. Dude, I told him, like, there was a bunch of auctions, and, like, he was like, which one do you think would be the best? I'm like, this one.
Which one was that he actually shot?
No, that was the AZ that he outbid me by $25.
That was the AZ? Oh, okay.
Yep. Fucker. Serves him right.
Yep, serves him right. Because I know, didn't you tell him to get some shitty fucking Turkish Mauser that he had to shoot?
Not a shitty one.
Yeah, but like what model of Turkish Mauser did he get? Yeah. Which one did you make him get, though?
A 38.
Just the standard box standard 38 pattern. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a decent one. Like it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was like an 88 38 or like a 93 38.
No, it's dude, Devin, I could teach you shit about the Turkish Mauser. I know, but like, yeah, it's a 38. It's 38. And
because he said he wasn't gonna like that. I'm like, what's not to like about it? It's fine.
Right. Well, he's like, well, I don't know. I don't have experience with that and whatever. And
take your French arrogance out of here. It's fine. It works.
Right. That's what I said. I was like, I've got several of them, and they're all fucking really good shooters. Like really good shooters.
It's like my fucking Devonious is gorgeous, and it's Turkish, and like.
Well, not quite the same thing. That's not a Mauser.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's not. I kind of like it because it's not a Mauser.
But yeah, that's on my list too of variants to get. I have most of the variants.
Fair. I've got that super fucking rare one that the Turks only made for like a few years with the big heavy barrel under the barrel jacket. You told me about that. I was like, mine's like underneath the barrel jacket. The barrel profile is like super thick. The thing weighs like 12 pounds.
I told you.
But it's not like a 38 updated one. It's an actual like Gewehr 88, but they put a new fucking barrel on it.
Oh, yeah, so it's an 88 38.
It has a 33 dated barrel on it. Done by the Ankara Arsenal, but it has a super heavy profile barrel. So
yes, so no, they did a lot of that shit, and they re-barreled a lot of the 88 actions
Yeah.
With the that's what I call my a 38. Again, I was joking kind of halfway. There's really no correct term for the Turkish.
No, these are all
rifle.
collector terms. There's not
they
like
started
an
re-arsing a lot of
paperwork
these things
term.
in 32 and 33. Okay. So we call it an 88 32 38, or we could just call it an 88 38. And so I took the receivers that were S marked, and they would put, because the Turkish Mausers, which is weird, used a large ring, small shank receiver.
Yeah.
For their barrel. So the 88 receiver, or I'm sorry, the 88 barrel would fit into there. It's a smaller shank.
Yeah.
So they made their barrels to be small shank, but 98 barrels.
Yeah.
But the actual shank in the back that screws into the receiver is a small shank.
Yeah.
And they did this with the 38.
Why is the barrel so fucking heavy on this one, though?
It's probably not as heavy as you think. It's probably just a 38 or whatever the fuck year they put that on in the 30s. It's probably just an 8mm heavy barrel.
Yeah, but like I've taken the barrel jacket off. Like a lot of guys I know that like have seen 88s, and they're pretty thin. The barrels are pretty thin in the 88s. This thing is like heavy, like thick. It's almost to the barrel jacket, almost the whole way down the barrel.
Yeah, okay. So that might be one thing where they just shaved down the last couple inches to fit in the jacket, but like it's.
Yeah, but the thing is like ungodly heavy, and it shoots really, really well. And I assume it was something that they actually like probably made more to spec rather than retrofitted to just fit the Spitzer ammo. But yeah, it's got a 33 dated barrel, and it was done at the Ankara Arsenal, so that's all that I know. But yeah, the thing is heavy as shit, and I haven't seen anything else like it. So I don't know. So, but it still has like the sights that are in the Farsi script, and it's got the barrel jacket, and it's got the stock, and it's got the Spandau receiver, and they re-blued every single part of it. It's got the really nice blue on it.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen anything else like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look at that and figure it out.
Yeah, I've been trying to. I've been like, because I've seen other ones that are like, they got new barrels on the 88s, but they're not as thick as the one that I have in mine.
Yeah, let's check that out for sure.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know.
It's maybe a really rare. It's a crazy sniper variant, and they just made 5 of
sniper these. Variant Gewehr 88 that hasn't been tapped or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, so. Put it on Gunbroker, and you're gonna be a millionaire.
I don't know about that. I kind of like it though. It's really nice.
Yep.
It's one of my favorite rifles to shoot, actually. So.
That's good.
I like how smooth the 88 action is. That good old Schlegel milk.
Schlegel milk, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the Schlegel milk.
Call yourself a Swiss guy, and you can't even fucking pronounce the beginning part of German.
Schlegel milk. That's how it was said that it was pronounced. So.
Schlegel milk.
Yeah. Schlegel milk.
Yeah, there you go.
So.
You got it perfect.
That's all right. Yep, my Gewehr 88 was autographed by Paul Mauser himself.
Oh yeah. Yep.
No. Oh god. But no, I like it. And I've been trying to do more homework on it, and I can't find anything. It just, for some reason, it's a Gewehr 88, but for some reason the barrel is just way thicker than they normally are. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. Like I said, like we'll get down to it and
yeah,
like, oh, okay. And then also I might discover something new, and it's like, well, shit, gotta do the research.
Yeah, I heard somebody try to tell me it was a Gewehr 88 27. I'm like, I've never heard of that before in my life.
Everyone's, what the fuck? Why is your fucking bike backfiring?
Because the timing's off?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's a truck.
Oh. because the timing's off. Oh gosh. But what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm amazed by the amount of retards that come by here every day.
Yeah, you have a lot of weird people drive by your place.
Yep. Yeah, when you were here, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, for as rural as you are, there's a lot of random fucking people that just go by.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, I think they're like, oh, it's a rural road. Like, let's just go down and we can do whatever the fuck we want.
I mean, is there really that little to do in Wisconsin?
Yeah.
All right, fair.
I mean, you could be like Love and Bravo Crunchy there in the chat and go out to a Friday night fish fry and be on your phone. That happens
here too because of all the religion stuff. But
right, be on your phone though, like at a fish fry at a bar in Wisconsin, and go. What do you mean Wisconsin? Like, okay, so let's get this fucking thing straight really quick. Yes, it's Wisconsin. Okay, that's it. It's not Wisconsin or Wisconsin. It's Wisconsin. It's just like Wisconsin. It's that quick. It's that easy. That's a very easy way for me to like be able to tell that somebody is like never researched.
Well, there's a lot of people that have never been to this area and they don't know how to pronounce anything. So
yeah. So yeah, Wisconsin, like it's whatever.
I didn't think it was that hard, but some people.
Yeah, yeah. You're also.
They're probably driving by your house right now.
I fucking doubt that.
The dumbest shit people, you know. You never know. Oh God, Wisconsin.
Yeah. So now Love and Bravo Country is going to go into his life story about like, you want to see what my life has been. He's one of those guys.
I can't use my phone at my bar in this dumpy state in the middle of nowhere. What?
Yeah. It's like he's going to be like, you want to see what my life has been. It's like, well, no, we don't. Like, and he's just going to sit there and tell you.
I'm like, until about 6 months ago, and I'm like, I grew up without power, and I had Parasite 6 times. So, like, who's really had it worse?
But you both annoy me. That's the thing. It's like you both annoy me to an equal extent. Like, yeah, it's like fair. Who gives a fuck?
That's fair. I'm glad.
Your misfortune. But here's the thing: is Bravo is a little bit older than you and I, a little bit older than me, but like a bit older than you, and he still does the whole. Do you want to hear about my life? I'll fucking do that.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you
Back
keep
in my day. Back in my day.
I keep talking to Bravo because we had some similar experiences.
Let me guess. He was probably an infantry guy.
Perhaps in the 128th Infantry Division?
I was going to say, his name kind of gives it away.
Regiment. I totally fucked that up. Regiment. But, yeah.
And Golden coming in with the $5.
Yeah, Golden. He thought I was pissed off at him yesterday when I was, like, ranting about, like, the whole thing with Afghanistan or whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm just bitching. I'm venting.
No, I've got a lot of closure on that now that it's over. I've come to terms with congratulations, Taliban. Hope you enjoy your minefield.
Well, the most thing I'm pissed off about is like everybody's like, oh, it's the hip thing to be pissed off about now because everybody else is pissed off about it. And it's like, where were you the past 20 fucking years? How about that?
Yeah, I've been pissed off of it since day one. So.
Right, and it's like, yeah, whatever. But you know, it's just the newest thing that's gonna be everybody's gonna be outraged about it, and
everyone's getting real pissed off because of all the new news stories and everything that are coming about. So
yeah, well, they also, again, I'll bring it back. The same shit happened in Iraq in 2012.
Yeah, and people were pissed off about it then too. So,
well, they weren't though. That's the thing is, it didn't make the frontline news. It wasn't like, you know, whatever. It's just, oh well, this is happening. Blah blah.
They held it up real hard. There was a lot more stuff to talk about back then. A lot more going on.
Well, was there?
I mean, a lot more than there is now, because right now you have a choice between how Biden's fucking shit up, Afghanistan, or COVID, and everyone's tired about hearing about Biden and COVID. So,
right. Well, that's a good point, because it's like I've actually unsubscribed from a lot of people that I've been listening to for years because they're like, throughout the Trump years, they were like, oh, these people have Trump derangement syndrome, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, you have Biden derangement syndrome. Like, all
it's the same thing.
You're doing is you're bitching about every day, everything he does. It's like, okay, we get it. Like, he's a fucking idiot.
And besides, you can't blame Biden for any of this. You can't blame Trump for any of this. This is all George W. and Congress way back in 2001's fault because
if we were going into that, yes,
declared war or pulled everyone out.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to get into that, yes. But
that's what I tell everyone. I'm like, no, this goes all the way back to your fucking congressmen and senators being a bunch of spineless pieces of shit.
It's funny because like most people bitching about this because it's a cool thing to bitch about weren't even alive when 9/11 happened or the subsequent invasion of Afghanistan happened. And it's like it's insane because here's the thing is why I say that is because I was brainwashed into thinking that Afghanistan, that whole thing was just. Iraq, the whole thing was just
a worthwhile cause. I was
brainwashed.
Yeah.
Well, no, even before that, like I was a teenager. Like I was easily led, manipulated, and I thought it was a good thing, and and it was like, well, it's actually not. Oh, excellent.
What? Look at that. Oh my gosh, he's got his packle on. 1 second. I'll be back.
As a member of the Taliban, Matthias, we've talked a lot. What are your views? What is your opinion on how the U.S. finally...
team.
I can't do two I can't do two of these. Like,
where'd you get that big one?
This one? No, this one's a sheepskin one, and I bought it over there for $2 greasy American dollars. So I had to fish it out of some sweaty, fat GI jock straps and do a lot of favors to get $2 greasy dollar bills to get this hat.
Man, that's awesome. They're great hats.
They're fantastically comfortable. Like I tell people all the time, like you have no idea how nice these things are.
I'm gonna stick with the American boonie hat. I'll just stick with that.
Oh, come on now. I got a nice silk lined caracal sheepskin freaking...
I've just...
a caracal's a cat.
The more standard
a cat.
one.
Hey,
the wool tube.
Devin, a caracal's a cat.
It's also
a sheep.
Yeah, it's also a sheep.
A caracal?
Look it up.
Look it up, Jamie. I'm not Jamie. You Google it and send it to me.
All right.
I did. I read about that when I learned about the Pacol.
The fuck is that?
It's a flavor of sheep.
Yeah, it is actually a flavor of sheep, and I'm sending it to you right now.
Are you talking about like fucking the sheep or eating them?
No, wearing them as a hat.
Yeah, it's actually it's a sheepskin, and this sheep doesn't produce lanolin, so it doesn't itch. Its wool doesn't itch.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it's actually, and it's known for these really tight, shiny little curls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In its wool.
You guys see, I got a new fall guy for the.
Yeah, you're like you're a wannabe British officer from like the fucking 20th century, is what you are. Late 19th, early 20th.
Oh, come on now. We're changing teams. Congratulations, Taliban, on your new country.
Yeah, it's a really nice one.
Once they dig up all the landmines over the next 200 years, it'll be great. So,
that is some shit. You learn something every day. The caracal sheep.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Definitely not a cat.
The caracal is a cat. It's spelled different. It's also native to Afghanistan, like most of Asia and parts of Africa. And they hiss because they can't meow. They hiss and growl.
Weird.
When they're not angry, they hiss and growl, but they're fine. Like they don't attack people. They're actually pretty friendly. They act like dogs. So
I think I like the sheep better.
Well, we all know you like the sheep better. We all know.
I mean, fair.
And Matt likes the sheep a lot, but we're not going to make fun of him for that because that's his disability.
Hey, at least he's cleaned himself up now. Trimmed the beard down. You know?
No, he hasn't. Well,
yeah, he has.
Yeah, he's got some of the nasty, like, the flyers off. Like,
yeah.
So what the fuck's been going on, Matt?
I've been sick as hell.
Got the coof or something?
I did.
Oh, join the club. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. It was awful.
It was very bad. When I had it, it was very bad. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it was awful. It was, and it really put me on my ass for like over a week.
Mm-hmm.
For 2 weeks now, and I haven't uploaded anything to Fudbusters for 2 weeks, and I feel really stupid.
You don't want to get out of bed or anything. All you're doing is using the bathroom and drinking water and laying in bed.
Yeah, no, my mom like dropped a crate of ginger ale at my doorstep.
That's healthy. A lot of corn syrup and fucking artificial flavors and carbonated water.
It's good. It helps sickness.
For some, I don't know what it is, like how people just decided that ginger ale is good for you when you're sick. I think it just makes your stomach feel better.
Well,
it does.
It's like my grandma always used to give me ginger ale when I was puking sick, because it like doesn't taste as bad when you're throwing it back up, or like Sprite, you know, because like when you know you're gonna puke again, like you get the stomach bug or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, if you're not throwing up, I mean, okay, it's cool, but like,
it's just always
something. Ginger's supposed to like calm your stomach down, but like. There's ginger ale contains like 0% ginger.
Yeah,
right.
It's artificial,
but it's like a
flavor.
carryover from the olden times, So
I do love ginger. I mean, it might.
It's a great root, great spice.
I don't know if it's like a Jamaican thing too, because
it is like Jamaica. It's Far Eastern, it's Middle Eastern, African.
It's all over, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's ginger root is. Because it grows so plentifully, it's easy. It's a root, so like whatever, and you can dry it, you can preserve it, or you can have it fresh. It's just so good,
and it's got a ton of germs on it that are good for you. So.
Yeah, but no, we had always had ginger ale around, and then ginger beer, which I don't know
which is made with actual ginger, which is what ginger ale used to be.
Yeah, no, it's like if you guys haven't tried ginger ale, it's like ginger beer, it's just supercharged ginger ale.
Yeah, it burns. It's like it's got a bite.
It's got one hell of a bite to it. Holy shit!
And it's like, but it's so good. It's
God damn.
Somebody's here.
He's muted. He's like, I'm too good a pussy to let these people hear my dogs. My shitty little
F2000 or your Pimp Star Han defend the household.
Well, if you would have had corgis, like a typical British fucking officer.
How dare you? The corgi is a wonderful dog.
I'm sorry, is it a dog or is it a heathen?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the older one. The young one is just here quiet. Alex, come on, man.
It's all good. You can let your dogs bark on the stream. It's fine.
It's infuriating.
Well, why'd you get dogs?
Well, no, like if you're listening to some kind of podcast and there's just like two dogs barking.
It's not a podcast, Matt. This is my like weekly / bi-weekly live stream.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've always come on here like for the past 6-7 years just to have fun. We basically talk like we would talk normally.
For sure.
But just with other people listening to us. So
we've talked about everything from like Afghanistan to how this is actually Congress's fault in 2001 and all the other good stuff. It's been great. We haven't got into why Culver's is the best fast food restaurant. That's a tradition.
Have I had that? I don't think I've had.
No, you haven't. You haven't, Matt, because you haven't been up to the upper Midwest.
Like they have them in Florida.
Do
they have Culver's in Florida.
Where?
In real Florida? Hold on.
Yeah.
He's gonna look it up. Where at in Florida though?
You gotta. I think there's.
He's on the East Coast, so like.
No. Actually, there's one. There's one. It's not close, but I could go there if I like really wanted to.
It's worth it. It's really good.
It is actually really good
fast food. Like we're not talking like actual food. We're talking like fast food. We're talking like
heck is this?
For fast food. That is probably
bread.
It's probably the best fast food place out there. Yeah.
All right, let's directions. See how far. This is 22 minutes away from me.
I want to see Matt go get a fucking Butterburger and try it and see how good it is.
Double Butterburger with cheese.
Yeah.
And then whatever toppings he wants. You got to specify which toppings you want and don't want. So if you like lettuce or pickles or whatever, what they'll give you is if you order a Butterburger with cheese, a double Butterburger with cheese, you have to order the double. They'll give you 2 patties with cheese, and that's it.
You know what? How long are you guys planning on staying on?
A while yet.
Okay, you know what? I'm hungry. Should I
You're gonna go to Culver's and get one?
Yeah, should I get in the truck and get on the interstate?
Yeah, you get in the truck and get on.
So Matt, before you get there, what do you like on a cheeseburger?
Well, no, I'll take you guys with me.
I know, but what do you like? We got to prepare you for this. So
I mean, you know what? I'm not going to answer that question because I feel like you guys are going to tear me up.
Right? No. I'm just going to prepare you so you know what to say.
What do I like on a cheeseburger? I either like. Yeah. So if I'm going to tell you what my current fast food favorite cheeseburger is, it would have to be the Checkers. The bacon. Which one's the bacon at Checkers?
I don't know because I don't have them around here, but I have eaten there. It's good.
We don't have
but here's the thing. When you order the double Butterburger, you have to specify your toppings.
What toppings you want? Yeah.
That's why I'm asking you. It's like, so if you want bacon, you gotta go. I want double Butterburger with cheese, with bacon, and whatever toppings you like on there, including the condiments, because they're not gonna put them on there.
Oh wow. So I mean, I like mayonnaise.
Yep, me too. Yep.
Yeah. Is it kind of like a Sonic? No, not like a Sonic. Is it kind of like a Five Guys where you just got to tell them everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
But they have everything. Like they'll even have mushrooms and shit.
Yeah. Yep. You tell them if you want fried mushrooms, you just say that. It might take 30 seconds longer, but they'll.
What if I say I want fried mushrooms now, bitch?
Then they're going to be like in the typical. If they're professional, they'll tell you in a typical Wisconsinite thing. Well, sir, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. I apologize for the inconvenience, but here's how we do it here.
But if this is a Culver's in Florida, some guy's going to jump over the counter, coked out, and stab you.
This isn't Lake Park, Florida.
Well, what are you doing? You got to get out there.
Okay, I'll tell you. This Culver's is 2 streets up from MLK Jr. Boulevard.
There's a lot of violence going to be happening there. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So, 11 River Crunchy, who is a friend of mine, bacon deluxe double with cheese curds and a concrete mixer. Yes.
Yeah.
They got cheese curds?
They have,
yes.
Wisconsin, of course they have cheese curds.
Yes, they're gonna have fried cheese curds.
I don't know if they'll have all the same stuff.
No, they'll have it.
They will. It's a Culver's. You
have to get fried cheese curds and a concrete mixer. You have to get that.
Okay.
Matt, get going. Come on now.
Yella yella!
I'm gonna put one of these dogs in the cage.
Yep, wear the hat too. Be like, I just flew in from Kabul.
Yeah. Yeah, shit's not going great at home. I gotta.
I just want a bacon deluxe double. Yeah. Tell him that bacon deluxe double with cheese curds and a concrete. Yeah. So he's got it. Bravo Crunchy's got it.
Sure.
Okay. So just say that.
I'll reconnect on my phone.
Yep.
Perfect. This is great. It's gonna be one of the historic streams now.
Yeah, this will be awesome because you're gonna finally have Culver's, and then you can give us a live reaction.
As we tell people all the time how good it is.
Oh, it's so.
That's
good.
Crazy. This is it is though infuriating that I'm gonna have to drive a total of 45 minutes.
Well, to be honest, I'd have to drive the same to get to my local Culver's.
Yeah, you don't live in a real place,
right? I live in a swamp. Actually, I don't live in a swamp.
Yeah, we live in the Alabama of the North.
Oh, right now I'm in West Palm Beach, and there's none in West Palm Beach. There's none in Lake Worth. There's none in.
Okay,
it's in fucking Lake Park.
Yeah, and I get that.
But
here's the thing, penis is at least you have one down there.
There's a lot of people that don't. It's like a North Midwest thing, and then Florida and Colorado. That's about it.
And it's there's not many in the States, so I guess I am lucky that it's just there.
So quit your bitch and get on the fucking road.
Yeah, get on the drive. Get driving.
All right.
Get on the fucking road, Matt. Excellent.
I love how like I just bring up like, well, we haven't talked about Culver's yet, and now Matt's like, I'm going to Culver's.
Well, no, we've talked about it with Matt before. Like, and I've talked about it on his Discord. I've been like,
wait. Real question is, how do we make the Culver's equivalent of a McGangbang?
We don't. That doesn't exist. McGangbang is McDonald's. That's it. That's where it lies. That's where it dies. That's what it is. So don't even try. No, don't even try. Stop it. Stop it. The only way you could improve on the McGangbang is during Lent, because one of my viewers said that they only served the walleye during Lent, is to take a double Butterburger with cheese and bacon.
Put a walleye sandwich in it?
In it. That's the only way you can improve.
Sounds like something I would very much like, yeah.
That would be
awesome.
You would not sleep well that night. Like,
no, I wouldn't, but I'd be
tossing and turning, but it'd be good.
Yeah. You know? I'd definitely do that.
Okay, that's good. But yeah, so Matt's going to actually go to Culver's, which is a great thing.
For sure. We're going to watch this live. We're going to do it live.
Yeah, he's going to be like, well, here's the thing is I don't know because it's down in Florida, like how fresh the ingredients are, like the cheese curds.
They're not as good as up here, but they're still pretty close.
Right, it'll be better than whatever because they have the same style of cooking there.
Yeah,
fresh.
Because I brought people down there when I was down there for my sister's wedding in Florida, and she had a bunch of like natural born Floridians, all like 20 of them that are in the state. And we went to Culver's, and it was good.
No, Bravo. I don't remember when they had 3 standard patties pressed into one. I never had that.
I was like, I've never heard of that either. But he's older than we are, so I mean, back in the 40s, maybe.
Yeah, back in the 40s. No, this will be cool. This will be great because Matt can review. And again, like I don't know, it's all right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
All right, I'll hold down the fort.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, Zigar's here. Welcome, man. I haven't heard from you in forever. How's life? There's a video on it on Mike's channel featuring me about a McGangbang. This isn't just a Miller, it's a High Life. Thank you. And all American beer is crap. Sorry to, ruin it for all you Americans out there, but it's not good. American beer is not good. To quote Mike B, it's not good. So same. I got 5 jobs now. I'm working about 90 hours a week. So making that money though while there's a labor shortage. But yeah, even this High Life is what is it? It's like 4.6%, which is pretty low. I'd much like something closer to 6. I like Miller because it's consistent. It tastes the same out of the tap, out of the can, and out of the bottle. So unlike Coors and unlike Budweiser, they taste different based on what they come in, and it tastes the same. So most Miller tastes exactly the same no matter where you're getting it or what source it comes from, which is, I like that. I like that consistency. An M38 Swedish Mauser made in 1903. Are you sure it's an M38? Are you sure it's not a 96? Because I'm pretty sure the 38 didn't come out until 38. Pretty sure it's a 96. They're in really, really, really good condition. They're worth about $500. So I've had Corona and Modelo. They're all right. I still haven't found a beer that I'm really thrilled with. So, and that goes for anything. I haven't found a beer that I'm really thrilled with, to be fair. But I'm open to options. I'm open to suggestions. If I can get it, I'll try it. So, because so far Miller High Life is a beer that I can get just about everywhere in the United States. That's okay. It's just an okay beer. So, Grain Belt is okay. Hams is okay. So, but I haven't found anything that's really been like, that's good. So, do we have to weigh the bolt lugs? Well, the M96s will all have straight bolts, and a lot of the M38s will have turned down bolts. So, well, this is only 4.6. So, peanut, that's too much. I want beer that tastes like beer. They did convert some M38s from M96s, but they would have re-stamped over them. So, well, then it's an M38, or maybe it's an M94. If it's a shorter one, it could be an M94. So, which the M94s are actually really nice, because the nice light recoil 6.5 by 55 Swedish is actually a really good cartridge. So it was actually for a long time, it was one of the best ballistic coefficients, and it actually had a really good standing in international military shooting competitions because it had such a good ballistic coefficient. So thank you. So I filmed tomorrow's video tonight, and it's actually 99% of the way done processing from when I just checked there, and it is it'll come out at midnight. So I'm not in Wisconsin. I'm in Minnesota. So I can't get a lot of that craft shit. And I don't like IPAs. Just so everyone knows. Don't recommend me any IPAs. I don't like IPAs. Yeah, this is a real nice one. Nice actual silk lining. And it's made out of the nice caracal sheepskin. And it's a very nice, comfortable hat. These things are super nice. And last Mike stream, so Wednesday, was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday last week, I was wearing my A&A M65 that I acquired. Which I just put away. I don't have it anymore, but I don't have it out showing anymore. But there's the pants. The Desert Night pants are right there. Because I did the video on the whole ensemble. So, and I'm hoping to get some more Patreon subscribers here eventually. I'm hoping to make $100 on Patreon by the end of the year, and we're at $69.69 currently. And I wish I was joking about that, but we're $69.69. Welcome back. We're talking about Swedish Mausers and beer.
Well, Swedish Mausers.
That's right.
Something very near and dear to me. I would love those things.
They're great.
I'll make sure Matt's okay. I'm going to message him really quick.
Make sure he didn't fall over and crack his head on the toilet seat or something.
Right. Yep.
Where are the slings? There's one right there. It's in the works. I'm going to finish it hopefully Sunday. Right there.
No, he won't.
Nice piece of Italian veg tan. That's going to be a Gewehr 88 sling right there.
Gewehr 88 sling.
Yep, I got all the hardware for it right here. I got the little hoosie, the little thing there. Then I got the little thing that goes over the cleaning rod. And then I have the actual buckle. And then...
Oh, so this is familiar. Matt's at his truck.
Hell yeah.
He's in his office.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in his office. Yep.
Here, hold on.
And he fucking... Jesus.
Camera, then facing back. There we go.
So
how many miles till Culver?
I don't know. Big. You're doing big miles.
we get a live view of him going to Culver's.
Yeah.
Like,
Here
Harold and
we
Kumar
go, boys.
Wait, are you bringing the phone in with you to Culver's?
Wait, is it not a drive up?
It is.
Well, yeah, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, they'll bring your food out to you. You got to take a number when you.
Oh, so it's like Sonic.
Yeah, kind of, but it's better.
Some of them have a drive-through. Both of mine in my city have drive-throughs. And everyone
he's got like the head cam on. Like this is real shit here.
It's going down.
He's also documenting this because if he's like, I didn't enjoy it, you guys, that's false advertising. Fuck you, Wisconsin / Minnesota nerds. We're going to court.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
I would laugh so hard if Matt took you to court. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's all going to be over this.
And it will. Yeah, that's the thing, is it will. And it'll be like,
I've got emotional distress over the Culvers they told me to get.
And I'd be like, what are we doing here? I'm going to represent myself because Matt's a fucking clown.
Yeah, clown.
But yeah,
loser has to buy a Turkish Mauser.
So, see, well, so man, like, no, Devin seems to think that I fucked you. Like,
wait, how?
Because like I told him,
no,
like,
I don't think I like the Turkish Mauser.
I haven't shot it yet.
Then why do you keep asking me like what he got? Because I was like, I recommended
I didn't know what you ended up having him buy. I didn't know. That's all.
I told you a nice M38. That came with a bayonet too, right, Matt?
Yeah, I had the bayonet. Yeah. That was the draw. Yeah.
I don't think you ever told me that. I think you just said he bought a Turkish Mauser.
Decent M38. It's a decent M38, and when he does shoot it, he's going to be like pleasantly surprised. He has some reservations about Turkish stuff, so that's it.
No,
that's
they're great.
It was
they're great.
That's why it was a thing. All right, we're good.
Yeah, they're good. They work. They're not pretty, but they work.
Yeah, they work great actually. Like one that I've shot,
you know what I've really been liking though is Polish Mausers.
Polish Mausers, yeah.
Yeah, the AZs especially, yeah. Right?
Well, actually, not just that one. So I did really like that one, but
yeah.
Then I picked up what I thought was another VZ24 because it was marked as a VZ24, and I didn't really look at it. I picked it up at my favorite pawn shop, and I brought it home, and I'm like, "This isn't a VZ24." And I looked closer
at it. Like a ZB29 or something.
Yeah. And
how much
I was
did
like,
you pay for it? Because they're worth a shit ton of money.
I gave like $200.
Yeah, they're worth like $1,000. You know that, right?
Wait, hold on. Is it the WZ28 or 29?
Yeah, 29.
29.
Oh,
yep.
So wait, does 28 exist?
Nope.
No.
Okay, yeah, no. It's the Polish Mauser with the straight bolt handle that also has the undercut for the bent bolt handle.
Yeah, the ZB29.
Yeah, it was a ZB29. It was for $200.
Well, you got real lucky again, Matt. I hate to say, but congratulations.
Well, yeah, and I was shooting that thing, and man, that thing is, it feels every bit as tight as a German Mauser.
That's because they're made on German World War I machinery.
Oh.
Yeah, because the Spandau Arsenal, which used to be part of like Prussia, became Poland after World War I, and Poland inherited that whole arsenal. So,
oh, that explains why it feels just like my Spandau Gewehr 98.
Because it's literally a Spandau Gewehr 98.
Yeah. So. That's funny. But yeah, no, that gun was sitting there, and it was... So I gave $300 for an actual VZ24 that had the rampant lion on it, and I'd never gotten one that had the lion on it. I'd gotten export contact ones. Stuff. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this. And he's like, you want this other one too? And I was like, yeah, sure. $200. Yeah. Okay. And then I take it home and I'm like, oh, this is the one I like. I like this one.
They're pretty nice. Good. They're pretty nice. The 29s are really good. So.
But I really thought it was a VZ24. I wasn't even looking at it. It was so silly.
Oh yeah, like when you're looking at it, like when it's in real life, you go, especially when he's like, "Do you want this one? Do you want this one?" You're like overwhelmed.
Yeah,
you're not gonna notice shit like that, and you just go, "Yeah, okay, fine."
No, okay. I just saw I saw on the tag VZ24, and then I saw straight bolt handle, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, VZ24."
Makes sense. Yeah, adds up because they're shorter than a Gewehr 98 too, because Poland wanted that.
But it had the front sight. It had the front sight ears, but what confused me was that the VZ24 I got also had the optional check front sight ears.
Yeah.
The weird front sight hood on it. So just like you were saying, I was completely overwhelmed. I was so focused on being excited about getting the rampant lion one.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
That you also got another like super win because it's a Polish Mauser and people really like Poland. So
yeah, I don't know why people like Poland. It's not like a real country or nothing.
Right.
I mean, real countries are countries that have invaded Poland.
Which is like, can you name a country that hasn't invaded Poland?
Right.
America?
Or even Poland has invaded Poland.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's true. Poland did invade Poland.
Everybody's invaded Poland. But yeah, that's funny because like I'm a quarter Polish. My grandmother on my dad's side was first gen, right out the boat, and whatever. But I'm like, well, let's think about this rationally. What country has not attacked that country and overran that? And why are they so pissed off right now? You know, and it's like, well, that's why. Because they've been overrun forever. And they finally got a decent military together, and they're like, well, never again. Well, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time.
Poland also isn't fucking around. They really want to be left alone.
Right. But it's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time. Like, it's a matter of time before somebody's like...
Yeah, they're sitting on some prime real estate between some world superpowers, so...
Or is there some kind of...
Yeah,
a little rain happening
after
down
Russia
there.
takes Ukraine, what's next? I mean, come on now.
Well, there's this country in Eastern Europe that's got a lot of natural resources, a lot of people, and it's a beautiful area to occupy. And the Russians would never invade. Oh, wait. Whoops.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Poland. Oh, speaking of Polish stuff, that's another thing I'm looking at buying. This guy has been talking to me about a Tantal parts kit. And he finally came down on the price, and I'm thinking about pulling the trigger.
If you can build it on a 74, a receiver, that's what I have as a Tantal, and they're pretty cool. I like it.
Well, I was going to get one of the actual Tantal receivers that Childers has.
That's what I mean. Like if you can get one of those, they're cool. Yeah, I like them. I like mine.
I tell people all the time. I think Poland makes the best AK actually. So.
Yeah.
I mean, Polish AKs are really up there.
Yeah, they
are. I'd say probably East German is probably the best.
Yeah, and then Polish, Poland is like a close second behind German manufacturing.
They got that the barrel, the Polish barrel.
Yeah, the barrel.
Really fucking awesome AK.
You guys like those? I don't really like those.
Well, I mean, so the way I understand it is Poland was using the AK for the platform for so long, and then when they became part of NATO, they were like, well, our guys have been trained on this platform.
Yeah, they had AKMs for forever, so.
Yeah.
Right. So why don't we just make an AK that's a little bit better fine-tuned and have it take 5.56? And that's what I got out of the whole story. I could be wrong.
That's how the barrel, and it's a really nice rifle. The barrel's actually a really, really nice rifle. So
yeah, yep. So Matt's it's fun.
Yep. Yeah, I tell people all the time. I'm like, the barrel's probably one of the best AKs ever made. So
yeah, and Bulgaria until the barrel, Bulgaria had the best AK, I think.
Well, because they were one of the few people that was actually making AKs for export to a really fine quality.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then when the barrel came out, it was like, well, it's an AK, but it's a NATO AK.
It's a NATO standard AK.
AK-74s. I love them.
Bulgarians are nice.
They are.
I regret selling mine back in the day. I really do. But
I turned one of mine into an AK-105.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Man.
What do you mean cute?
I'm saying it's cute. I like it. Cute is like you like it and it's cute.
I really like a lot of the new AK developments. I really wish we could get AK-107s over here, with like the counter recoil system and shit.
Oh yeah.
Because
you can. You just gotta smuggle it.
Yeah, you gotta smuggle it. I want you to send it to me in 50 separate packages.
Right.
Yeah.
Worth it.
So, but yeah, that fucking counter recoil system. There's like one video where a guy just rocks a full magazine, the gun doesn't even move.
8 minutes to Culver's, boys.
There you go.
8 minutes to Culver's.
Look at that. The AK-107, yeah. And unfortunately, unlike the AR, at least the AK is continuing to develop. So
yeah, and so you also have to get what Bravo said, the double bacon deluxe with fried mushrooms or mushrooms, however you want them.
Can you like send it to me in a message so I just go in and get it?
Yep.
Yeah. And then you got to get your concrete mixers to figure out what you like in your concrete mixer.
What the fuck is that?
It's custard, frozen custard.
It's frozen custard. It's different than ice cream.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's very rich, and custard is different from ice cream. Because ice cream is made with milk, and custard is made with eggs as a base.
Right. I mean, I'll get a small one, but I can't actually like eat it. I'll just taste it.
Fair. I like custard. It's good.
Hey, here we go. Here's my exit, boys. Blue Heron.
Getting there. Getting there.
Yep, just need to not crash into this BMW who was in my blind spot. Okay, and another BMW. Excellent.
Well, it's Florida. What do you expect? The Toyota Corolla? Come on now.
I mean, we're not in Palm Beach anymore, though, so.
Well, I hope you brought your stab-proof shirt. So.
Yeah, I just brought a Glock.
Oh, there you go. That'll do it. Now we're gonna witness this whole thing, Matt getting stabbed on.
Nothing too heavy. Glock, nothing too heavy. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Matt on Facebook, I sent you a message of. You just kind of read that.
Should I just get the same thing for Trinity as well? Because my girlfriend's gonna want.
Does she like mushrooms?
I mean, sure.
Yes or no? Like, does she like mushrooms?
You know, I never asked her.
Okay,
well,
so
probably
no.
don't do the mushrooms then for her.
So do one order of what I just typed to you, and then do another one, ditto order with no mushrooms.
All right, I'm just gonna get 2 of them.
Okay.
Because that's easier for me.
Fair.
That's okay. Yeah.
She doesn't like mushrooms. You just have to eat 2 Culver's burgers. Oh no.
Sheila is a Democrat for Congress.
Oh.
Did you see that?
I did not.
There's a sign on the road.
That's fantastic.
So you're gonna vote for her? Is what you're saying?
I don't live here, so they're not gonna let me.
Oh, fair.
This is not my county.
Wait,
my county
Democrats
has had the same
require you to have an ID to vote? Since when?
My county has had the same awful spider in Congress since I was a child.
Oh, God.
That's fun. That's always fun.
Lois Frankel.
Wheeling them in their wheelchair, you know, the gross yellow toenails click on the linoleum, they're farting out their soup, and they don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. No, it's Lois Frankel, and I remember sending her a letter once. And it was actually, like, I wrote a letter. I was trying to get her to vote for the Hearing Protection Act before it was called that, you know, back in the day.
Yep.
And I, wrote it all out really nice. And it's like, look, this isn't about guns. It's about something else. It's blah, blah. And I, like, refuted all of the arguments that could be made against it in the letter. And then she sends me back a letter that's like, oh, thank you for being in my district, blah, 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 blah. Silences are incredibly dangerous. And should not be in the hands of anyone. And I will oppose all attempts to make it easier for criminals to acquire them.
When you put it that way, that sounds legit. Like, I mean, I can get on board with that.
Yeah, I mean, she has a lot of fair points, it sounds like.
Yeah. She's really, and so that's what I was saying, is that's what the point I was making is that she's really a reasonable person.
Yeah, and that is like, I'm going to grow up to be a Taliban lawyer.
Yeah.
Because they're just people. They're civilians. They're like everyone else.
I am still wearing my Pacol.
Well, it's a great hat. So I mean, come on. I've got a couple of them, and that is
really fantastic.
Nice. They're really nice.
I need a bigger one.
I'll keep wearing my boonie hat. I love these things.
I'll have to give you a pack hole, Mike, because I have one that's way too big for me.
My dad's got one from one of his friends that was in Afghanistan when my dad was in Iraq, and there are more comfortable hats than that. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah,
I have a preposterously large head. Is the issue.
They're super nice hats, actually.
Yeah, Matt's got a very large head. It's not good. It's fucked up.
It's a problem.
It's not.
Yeah, I know. We talked about this when I wanted a helmet.
Yeah.
What kind of helmet does Matt want?
There was just no way that I was getting one.
He wears like a 62 or 63, and it's like, well, okay, well.
So what kind of helmet does Matt want? I want to know.
I don't remember helmet. A good ballistic helmet.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I got Polish WZ2000s. He's like, or I said, what size head do you have? And he's like 62 or 63. And I'm like, oh.
Now I got that.
That's kind of a problem. There's not a lot of those out there. Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, those are for their corn-fed dudes.
Right. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, at least I have a fucking normal-sized giant melon.
I mean, that's even bigger than an extra large Pazgat.
Right.
What is yours, like a 58 or something?
Well, Devin wears a 58. Yeah. I wear a 59 and a half. So 59 is a little bit snug. 60 is a little bit big, but like they both work. And I thought that was big until like Matt's like, whoa, I have a 63. I'm like,
they made like 1,000 outsized Pazgats, and that's what you need to find. They made like 1,000 of them ever.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't good. So he can fend for himself, I guess.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you just have to buy a colander and put some like
with some Kevlar on the outside, just like stamp it on there. Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Or I'll just stick with the Pakol. I mean, that worked for them. They took a whole country in a couple days.
Fair. I mean, to be fair, they won an entire country against a global superpower. So I mean,
they lost a shitload of guys, but hey, I mean, who's counting?
Dude, a win
actually aren't as high as everyone seems to think they are.
A win is a win. Yes.
A win is a win. They can have more babies. Come on now.
Yeah, we'll just make more. I'll make more Pakols.
Oh, yeah.
Here we are, boys.
Yeah.
All right. Pull in.
Perfect. All right. Before he gets his order and sees it, I got to pee. I don't want to miss it, though.
Hurry up.
Wow. Can you guys see it? There's the...
Yep.
Oh, there's a drive up.
There is, yeah. And now you take your thing, get your number, and then they come out and there it is. That looks really weird. It's in look at palm trees there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's all we have.
It's so retarded because this is a Wisconsin company. But yeah, go ahead. Don't show us your fucking ugly mug. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Wow.
But so you got my message on Facebook, like what to order?
Yeah, it says bacon deluxe double with cheese and mushrooms, cheese curds, and a vanilla concrete mixer.
Yep. I kept it simple for you with the concrete mixer. You're lactose intolerant?
No, I'm a diabetic.
Oh yeah, so you could have like a taste of it and then
then I'll bring it home.
Yep, and Trinity can have the rest of it because
have at it.
Yeah, and then I can have more girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole plan. Like, yes.
Yeah, no, this is just a regular old drive up.
Yeah, no, it is. But like, it's so weird seeing a Culver's with palm trees around.
Yeah, it is.
I'm serious. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah, normally it's like pine trees and shit, like.
Or just like the cedar trees we got up here, and it's just weird. God. Yeah, it's very weird. But yeah, it looks like a typical Culver's. I mean, the white building, the blue and white sign.
It is packed though. There's a lot of people in it.
Yeah, no, it's good. For a fast food joint, man. Like you're not going to be disappointed. I don't think you're going to be disappointed at all.
Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy it. It's pretty good.
Because their burger is always fresh. It's never frozen, unless they do it a different way down in Florida. But like their whole thing is like they pride themselves on like it's always fresh beef. They're thin patties.
They make it as you order it. So
yeah, yep.
Oh, is that why the line is still here? Not moving?
Yeah. No, it's gonna take a bit. Because they actually cook the food. It's real food fast.
Yeah,
makes sense.
It's not fast food. Yeah, it's really.
What's the chat saying? Is the chat reacting to?
Not yet.
That's actually going to Culver's.
It's oh, this is fun. Nice spam.
Bam.
You got spam?
Yeah, by webchat.com, hot girls and boys video chat was blocked.
4 in a row right away. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, fuck that.
But did you check on the hot girls?
Yeah, is there hot single ladies in your area that want to fuck you, Mike?
Hey, we're not going to talk about that right now. Like, I'll check it out. I'll make sure it's valid, and then I'll report later.
Fair.
He'll let us know. He wouldn't keep them all to himself.
Michael let us know. He'll check it out.
So, Matt, are you going to actually like sample Culver's in the parking lot and then bring it home?
No, I'm going to find someplace. There's a place right there with a light. Yeah, where I can park.
Yep.
Perfect.
Oh, what is this I got? Oh, I got something in the mail. It is a Malaysian MP5 grip frame.
Woo!
Yeah.
Look at that.
I ordered the Malaysian one. Do you know why?
Nope.
Because they kept the original style, finger contours and all the funny looking stuff on it.
Oh, the nice ergonomic stuff?
Yeah.
And so really quick,
I didn't want to spend $300 on an actual HK one. This was $25.
Let me Bravo Country really quick. He says, I used to work at Culver's and I still eat there. What does that tell you?
That tells you a lot, actually.
Yep. So, yeah.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah, that's an awesome lower, man. That's fucking amazing.
$25. The guy's got one more.
$25. That's not bad at all.
Yeah. I'm gonna build a MP5 SD3.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's cute.
There you go.
That's cute.
Why'd you say it's cute?
Because it is.
That's mean.
I think it's awesome.
That's not mean.
I'm on board.
Here we go, boys. All right, I'm really nervous. All right, let's see.
He just said, "Here you go, boys."
Here we go, boys.
Go ahead. All right, let's listen to it.
Here we go. All right. Roll it down. Okay. Hello. I would like a bacon deluxe double with cheese and mushrooms, cheese curds. Yes. Yes. A vanilla concrete mixer. Yes.
Multiply with 2.
Yes, ma'am. No, and then double it up. I'll get another combo, but this one with a Diet Coke Light Ice or Diet Pepsi. And can I get onion rings as the side on that one? Okay. What's the other one? The same thing, but Diet Pepsi Light Ice and onion rings.
1137. That's the total.
Huh? Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you. $24.
It's not.
It's worth it. Trust me.
Yep.
There we go.
You're also going to be kind of surprised at the amount of food that this is.
Yes, correct.
So it's more than you think it's going to be.
Yeah, the onion rings, good choice. They're really good.
They are actually
really good. Yep.
Here we go.
There you go. There he
is.
He's all ready for it.
Like he predicted the cost, but it's like he times it by 2.
Yep.
Like, so yeah, you were close. And Bravo Coach says, "Hello, worst pickup line ever." Agreed. It wasn't great.
Worst pickup line ever. Hello.
Well, it could have been. Hello.
I'm really personable, guys.
I mean, I can tell by your peckle and your beard.
Yeah, everybody loves me.
Oh, God.
You should do Afghan like Taliban reenacting. Like it's gonna be a thing.
You should.
Now.
You kind of look like it. You just got to get some big old balloon pants and a vest and a shot out AK, and you're set.
Well, he's going to pay. Yep.
Come out with a even better one this time. Howdy.
This is the Taliban guy. Howdy.
Ooh. Okay. So they gave me this.
What? Yeah, put that on your rear view.
And they're gonna bring your food out to you.
Yeah, put it on your rear view.
They're not gonna be able to see that.
Yes, they will.
No, they're not.
Pull up into that spot.
To just like roll down your window and hang it over your window. So.
Wait, I just pull up into any spot or just one of these?
No, there should be spots on the ground that's
they're
like
marked,
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Right.
And then just roll down your window a little bit and put it on your window.
I usually throw it on my rear view because it's easier and they can see it from a mile away.
Oh, just put it right. Yeah, I'll do what Devin said.
That's the way I do it. I just put it on the window.
You fucking clown.
Oh, boy. Let's try out this. Let's try out this.
Because then your window's already open,
right?
and they can just
see how it is.
It's Diet Coke. It's gonna be good.
Wow, Pepsi.
We should have made him get some of the root beer because they make their own root beer.
I can't have that.
He's He's got the beatus.
Yeah, I got sugar diabetes.
But they have their own diet root beer too.
It's
they do.
That they make themselves.
It's not good. It's just like every other diet root beer.
Yeah,
check it out.
They make it themselves.
Wow.
Look at that.
Woo! Yeah, that's beautiful.
Wow.
That is very nice.
$25.
$25 bucks, boys. 25 buckaroos.
Oh God! Worst Taliban ever.
Yeah, I was
how you gonna say no to that? Thank you, U.S. military forces. 25
bucks. So, Matt, Bravo was with me. Bravo was with me in Iraq in 2009. He was in a different. Well, he was in the same unit, and then we got separated. So Bravo was with me, and yeah, he's got the same like, kind of like fuck the U.S. government, fuck all that shit that we've got. Worst Taliban ever. I like that.
worst Taliban ever.
Oh, he also just says, "Is Matt wearing eyeshadow?" Yeah, well, valid question.
God,
I won't answer.
It really makes your eyes pop. It's nice.
Yeah. You're okay.
I did find one hat that was too large for me. I ordered from What Price Glory. They had the French Model 49
the
bush hat.
Yeah.
And I ordered the biggest one. And it's fucking huge.
Gigantic.
Well, you were dumb and like thinking that I have the biggest head ever. Like there are people with bigger heads than you.
Right.
Yeah, there's one other person out there, I'm sure. But.
Why are you moving? What did you do? What are you doing?
The guy ahead of me moved, so I moved up.
What the fuck? No, that's not the way it works.
No, you find a spot and you sit in it till they bring you your food.
All right, put your fucking number on the rear view now because they're going to be looking for you. Like, yeah, put it on the rear view, just hanging off the rear view. Like, it'll be easier for them when they come out.
Hey, thank you.
No, see, that's why you put it on your side mirror. Then they pick it up after they hand you the food.
Devin, 2 words. Shut the fuck up.
They didn't give me the cement mixer.
What?
They didn't give me the mixer.
Not yet, right?
What?
Stay there.
No, it's gone.
Stay there.
Stay.
Verify the order in the bag.
Read your receipt.
Yeah, they didn't give me the. Oh, you think she probably forgot it?
Get your receipt though.
Kurt, yeah, concrete reg. It says right here.
Yeah, well, go walk in there and get it.
Yeah, put that fucker in park and go in there and
get it.
Hey, fuckers. Listen,
I ordered ice cream, goddammit.
I ordered whatever the hell you guys consider to be ice cream.
Yeah, wear your packle in there and be like, I ordered ice cream.
Do it.
Oh yeah, I gotta find a good spot that's lit so I can do my review.
You gotta get your ice cream first.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I want to park this once.
Cody, shut the fuck up.
Hey, Cody, little bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. He's being a pain in the ass right now. Yeah, get the manager. Just like, I want to fucking manage. No.
My name's Karen. I need the manager.
Hey.
Get that concrete mixer, son.
Get that concrete mixer.
I'm gonna.
And wear the hat. You have to wear the hat. You have to wear it.
Okay.
They don't even know what that is probably in Florida, so it doesn't matter.
Well, actually, the lady at the thing, when she opened the window, she just looked at me and stopped. She was like, hey.
Go get your concrete mixer. Son.
All right. Here we go.
If you don't get my ice cream, I'll get you a second bowl.
That's like the worst thing that people could think is like a guy that looks like Matt going into a restaurant with his phone out like that.
Yeah. I swear to God, the second I hit call, this place will blow up.
Oof. That's not good.
What's happening, boys?
You gonna get your concrete mixer? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Getting it. I got my ref up.
When you receive,
make sure she's safe.
make sure it's safe.
This is like it's like a body cam footage.
Yeah. This is great. It's weird seeing palm trees and crabgrass.
Yep, it really is. But hey, we'll look past that.
The cops are already on their way.
Howdy. They forgot my mixer. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
You look like Skyrim in Florida.
Is this what Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to look like?
What do you think? What do you think?
Oh, well, I just put my mouth on a spoon, so that was cool.
Well, yeah, it's a concrete mixer. It's not a
boy.
What a piece of shit.
Wait, hold on. Are you about to tell me this step side?
Hey, we're
extended
trying,
cab?
dude. That food has got to be hot when you try it and do a review. Like it has
Hey,
to be hot.
hey, Matt's showing us his awesome office. Yeah. All right,
like, it's a piece of shit. We all know that. It's old news. It's old news.
It's a step side, Mike.
Yeah, it's old news. It's a piece of shit. Like we all know that. Like
everybody loves my truck.
Culver's is news. So you've tried the concrete mixer, or
no? I haven't tried.
No, he's tried.
It wasn't a straw. That was a spoon.
Jesus Christ! This fucking
All right,
clown.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right, let's do this.
All
right, concrete mixer. Try it out first because you were going to try it out, and you probably will anyway.
Here we go.
Now remember, that's mostly eggs.
That's nice.
That's good. Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's very rich, very smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very rich.
Yep. And that's yes, exactly. Now, go for your fucking double bacon deluxe.
Let's get another taste of this
Diet Coke. Yeah, or whatever the fuck it is. Who cares?
Okay.
Diet Coke.
All right, that's good. That's nice. Get up in here with him.
He's ravenous. Grab the fucking sandwich.
It's a burger.
Okay, what are the onion ring? Oh, that's pretty fresh. You saw the way the onion ring came out?
Yep. That's good though, ain't it?
Not bad. All right. Give me a little box.
I didn't invent custard. Custard's made with eggs. Sorry. Stop calling it custard if it's not made with eggs.
So you are wrong though. Like it's made with mostly milk fat.
But
okay,
custard's
so there's your burger.
Literally made with eggs and milk. And
okay,
cream,
it's Culver's.
Who's fighting?
All right, they're like, everybody. Custard isn't made with eggs.
Okay,
but it is.
No, look at that. Look at that fucking sandwich. Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Matt can prove if we're right if Culver's is good or not.
That we got our answer. Like, yeah.
It's a pretty good fast food fucking burger.
You know, I'm going to tell you something. Let me think on it. I didn't get enough stuff on it. I just went with what you said. I should have got, mayonnaise and...
Should have got the whole works on it? Yeah.
Yeah. But
it's good, though.
But the quality was really high.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
really good fast food fucking burger.
No, that's...
Yeah, it's...
No, I'm going to tell you guys. That's pretty good.
Did you try the cheese curds?
Did you try cheese curds? Yeah.
Wait, are they separate?
Yeah, it's a side. Yeah, dig in the bag.
You can get fries, cheese curds, or onion rings with every meal. Yeah.
Oh, fuck! I thought they were on the burger.
No, I mean you can do that.
There's the cheese curd.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh yeah, that looks good. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're good.
See? Yep. And everyone thinks we're messing them around when we say Culver's is like the best fast food place. And
fucking Bravo Crunchy says, fucking amateur.
Listen, I am an amateur. It's my first time. I don't know how you're going to be.
Well, also, Crunchy, he did, like, if you go back, he did order a Bacon Deluxe double.
Yeah, so it should have.
He literally did. So somebody fucked that up. Probably because they're not in Wisconsin, where they know that, like, well, this guy he means business, so we're going to put the most amount of calories on here as possible.
What? But, no, I just ordered what you said, though.
Right. Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is, like, they fucked it up. Like, if you order a deluxe sandwich at Culver's, they'll put everything on there.
It's supposed to come with everything.
They'll put mayo, mustard, ketchup. They'll put pickles, onions, fucking
lettuce. No, it had lettuce. It had lettuce, tomato. It had all that. It had the pico de gallo on
it. Yeah, and so they fucked it up because Jesus.
It's supposed to
it's still good. Like whatever way you split that cookie, it's
good. It's really good fast food. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we've got proof of it because we've been talking about it for years, and now we finally got somebody who's never had it before to try it. So.
Yeah, it's just good. Like he throws.
Sorry about that. I don't know why it freezes whenever I go to mess with my GPS.
But no, like Devin was saying,
so overall, on a scale of like 1 to 10, how is it?
Okay, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna need to come back because I didn't get all of the different flavors that I would want and expect on a hamburger. So I'm gonna need to come back, which is no big deal. I'll do it. But I will say that right now, the quality is probably top quality, fast food hamburger that I've ever had.
Yeah.
I can definitely easily say that. But as far as like flavor and experience, right now, the nod is going to stick with Checkers until such a point as I come back and
get exactly what you want on it.
Yeah, that's fine. Exactly. That's fair. Like, because Checkers is they've got a damn good burger. Like Checkers has got a damn good burger. And
well, the thing with me about Checkers is just everything is just overloaded with flavor.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. I didn't even like notice I had the coof, right? Because everything, the main thing is loss of taste. Well, everything I eat is so much insane flavor on it that I never realized I lost my
never noticed.
Yeah.
Right.
And my girlfriend was like, "Oh, I was having the salad and I couldn't taste anything." And I was like, "Try this." And she's like, "Well, I can taste that."
Oh God.
Yeah, no, that's the thing is like Culver's. It's you got to just
But man, I'll tell you something though. It would be worth the 20-minute drive just to go back for these fucking cheese curds, man. I want to fucking
bag cheese curds. Culver's is like really good. Yeah.
You get a taste of what Minnesota State Fair cheese curds taste like.
Yeah.
And as much as that festival sucks and it's like an abomination, I would never want anybody to go through that misery.
It's like the best state fair in the U.S. though.
But the cheese curds at the Minnesota State Fair are, I mean,
awesome. Yeah.
They cannot be beat.
No.
And that gives you a taste of like how fucking good they are at the Minnesota State Fair. And cheese curds, we eat them like normal food because they're fun, and we eat the raw ones too.
They're common in a lot of places up here, yeah.
Right, and they're just you can put them. Yeah, you can put them on a sandwich for sure.
They are. They're toppings as well as the food. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're so good, and it's and like I was listening to Tim Dillon. I know Matt, you don't know about him, but he's a comedian, and
sounds like a bitch.
Well, he is. If you tell him he's a bitch, he'd be like, "Yeah, you're right." But no. So he was talking about like when he tours around the country, he's like, "Well, up in the upper Midwest, these people are they eat very serious food. Like you have to make it through the winter, so they eat very serious." And he's like going on like beef stew, cheese curds. He's like these people. They know how to eat. They do it well, and cheese curds are. If you like the fried ones, you'd probably like the raw ones where they actually.
No, I had them. I was in where was I? South Dakota.
Okay, yeah.
I was speaking at Freedom Fest, and I went in, and I noticed there was cheese curds all over the place. So I just kept buying them and walking around eating them.
They're so good.
They're
so good.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I'm
Me
a
too.
big
That's
fan.
why I live here.
Like my favorite fast food place. So.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna. There's a couple people that I, actually enjoy hanging out with IRL that I'm gonna bring up here and just see what they say about it. Because I guarantee you, no one I know has ever heard of that shit.
It's really good. It's just like Devin and I like last year, or that was last year. That was 2020.
It was last year, yeah.
We had a long couple days of shooting ballistic test videos and all that shit. It was hot. It was nasty. And then my girlfriend, bless her soul, she went and like drove an hour round trip to get us all Culvers, and it made everything better. It was just like, it's good. It's not like McDonald's or Burger King where it's like, we know what we're getting. It's like you're eating real food that's cooked very fast. And that's kind of what it is.
Yeah,
I love Culver's. It's great.
Yep.
No, I'm excited to see what Trinity thinks of it.
Yeah, me too. You gotta let me know. Like,
yeah,
I think she'll like it too.
Well, she's from what do you call it? What's that bullshit state? Iowa. I don't know if that's north enough.
I don't know if they have Culver's down there. Well, they do,
have
but not as
Culver's in
much.
Iowa. There is Culver's in Iowa.
Yeah, they do, but like they don't have it as much. I don't think.
No, it's definitely not Minnesota and Wisconsin frequent.
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the thing is like my buddy that I was in basic with, like when he was at Fort Carson, they got a Culver's down there at Colorado Springs. And he's like, "Yeah, I tried that. It's fucking good. Like it's actually pretty good." I was like, "Yep." And then I had a friend come up a couple years ago from down south, and I'm like, yeah, let's go to Culver's. Let's try this out. And he's like, wow, this is really good. Like,
so is my Culver's actually closer than yours? It's 20 minutes drive.
Well, it's about the same.
Yeah. Mine's about 4 blocks away.
Yeah, well, you're in St. Cloud in Minnesota, so like.
Yeah, and if I want to go to the faraway one, it's 8 blocks away.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm also in bumfuck Wisconsin, and my closest one is it's about 20 minutes one way. So.
Yeah.
I wonder why they're choosing to expand into Florida.
Because they're
Some
good.
guy bought a franchise down there, from what I was told. I actually asked him about that when I went into the restaurant with a bunch of people. I was like, so why of all states there are Culvers down here? And they're like, well, some guy just decided to build a franchise. Some guy from the Midwest that retired down there built a franchise at Culver's in Florida. They're all owned. Basically, all of them in the state are owned by one guy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. He was like from Wisconsin or something like that, and he's like, "Yep, I'm gonna start a Culver's franchise in Florida."
It was probably just because he was sick of not having it, and so he just had it.
Yeah, he's like, "I gotta have Culver's." Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but hey, I want it to spread everywhere because it's like, if you're gonna do fast food, you might as well get more enjoyment than McDonald's or Burger King out of it, or Hardee's.
You might as well have.
Well, I used to go all the way. Yeah. I used to drive, when I was living in Northern Virginia and working in D.C., I used to drive all the way into Maryland to go to the Checkers.
Yeah.
And it would take it over an hour. The fastest way for me to go would be as if I left work and went straight into Maryland and then got on the highway out of Maryland into Virginia. And I would do that like once a month just to get Checkers.
It's Checkers is really good. I would say Culver's is when you go back there and you actually like get exactly what you want, all the flavor profiles on your burger.
Right.
I think you're gonna actually go, well, Culver's is one step above. It
might be.
And again, Checkers is good. I've had Checkers because I've been down in the Southeast a lot, and I've eaten there a lot. And Culver's is just, it's weird how. I don't know. It's just you tasted it already. You kind of get you. We're not just blowing smoke up people's asses. You get
it's very high quality. It's very high quality stuff.
It's pretty good. And
no, I don't mean it's like super restaurant quality. It's like
no.
It's like wow, you're like this is fast food. That's what your reaction would be. Is like this is fast food.
Right.
Really?
It's like it. But what I equated it as is like I was saying is like a real food very fast.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'd say that's right.
Yep,
but it doesn't have that like weird, and that's the thing. It's sometimes you'll go to like a diner or not a diner, but some kind of home shop place, especially down in the South, and you'll order a hamburger and it'll just taste a bit fucked up.
Yep.
It's like when it tastes very homemade, but it tastes fucked up. It's not like that. It tastes,
really good,
closer to a restaurant burger.
Right. Yep, and that's you need a fucking muffler.
I actually even heard that, yeah.
What the fuck, like this asshole?
So some guy went by without a muffler on Mike's...
No, he took it off. Yeah. He took it off.
I heard it too. It sounded like... But on my end, it sounded like a maraca.
Yep. Yeah, it's fucking... God. But so we're not blowing smoke. They're okay. Here's the thing about Culver's that I will admit, their fries are very fucking.
He's also got to go during Lent. Do you like fish? You got to go get a walleye sandwich during Lent.
Yes. The walleye sandwiches.
That's like one of their best things on the menu, and they only do it during Lent. So.
Of course.
Yeah, and so Bravo Country says. Make sure you tell Matt that he can literally order anything with any ingredient on the menu. So however you want it, it's kind of like In and Out. Like okay. For comparison, my buddy that was stationed at Fort Carson also had an In and Out burger, which is good. Apparently, I've never had it, and he can order anything.
It's okay. It's not as good as Culver's. It's okay.
But then
I don't like In and Out.
Yeah, he went to Culver's, and then he ordered just spelling out the ingredients, whatever, how he wanted it made. got it, and he's like, "Oh, this is way better." So, but yeah, Love Rub Country is very right on that. So yeah,
but
Love
Country guy is your war buddy.
Yeah, we only saw each other a couple times in Iraq, which is funny, but like we were in the same unit, but they got split off and they did another thing, and then I got split off and did one thing. But yeah, so I know him personally. So yeah, but he's right. Like he worked at Culver's, and
it's the best fast food.
Yeah, he still goes there. That says a lot. So and yeah, I'm sure Trinity's gonna like that. It's really cool. Like message me what she thought of it for fast food. Because I guarantee you it's going to be... I mean, it's been sitting a bit. Yes, it's not as hot as when you get it off the grill, but whatever. But yeah, it's just definitely like when we're having a bad day, like a really bad day, we're just like, well, we want comfort food.
Fucking Culver's is great. It's Culver's. A go-to for sure.
We'll drive 20 minutes one way, 20 minutes back on the back roads.
I don't know about you. I only have to drive 4 minutes, but... Total.
You've made that abundantly fucking clear.
Yeah, you said that like 12 times.
Yeah. Nobody gives a flying fuck that you live in a shitty little city.
I love it. It's great.
Well, that's good.
I'm honestly surprised they didn't have one closer to you, though, Matt. Like, honestly.
It's in Florida.
That's what I was bitching about.
I know, like, because you live in a relatively large city, because I've been there. You'd think they would have one.
I guess the other thing is, though, is that if this is like a recent franchise thing, where I live, everything would be far too expensive to open up a new anything.
That's fair, because, I mean, I don't think that they started building Culvers in Florida until, like, the 20-teens, so...
Yeah, no, and by then, West Palm Beach was already disgustingly overpriced. And now it's, like, pornographically overpriced.
I cannot wait to get out of here. Moving down here.
Yeah, you do. I cannot wait to not be here.
Where are you moving to then?
My land in Orlando.
Oh, Orlando. There you go.
Yeah, I got 8 acres out there. And if only... And I got my building delivered, but I can't put it up until the Environmental Services Department agrees that I'm not going to murder, everything in the world.
Well, they have to get their money out. Like, you have to be sympathetic. They have to get their money one way or the other. Like,
yeah, the government needs their money, Matt. Come on.
You have to justify their jobs. Like, come on.
Well, no, and they had to justify someone else's job because I had to hire a third-party scientist. Like, literally, that was the guy's title, scientist.
Jesus
scientist.
Christ.
And he's nice. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I like my scientist, but I didn't want a scientist.
Yeah.
You also don't need a scientist to put structure up on the land that you bought, right?
Right.
I mean, just I don't know. That might be really radical to think that way. That might be really radical, but
didn't you buy this property? Don't you own it? Like,
weird? No. The state of Florida owns that, and vis-a-vis the federal government owns that land. Or so they think.
Yeah, it's our land.
Exactly.
Man.
So, no, when you buy a piece of property, it's not your land.
Yeah.
Even if you haven't paid off, they're still gonna fuck you.
You still have to pay them based on whatever they think it's worth, based on the improvements that they're not letting you put onto it for some reason.
Unless you pay.
Right.
And go into the
My impact fees, by the way, were $15,000.
Well, it's just, Matt, anybody can shit that out. Like $15,000, that's pocket change.
Hey, Mike, you want to take care of that? Your other hot single women in your area?
Jesus Christ.
Mike's getting more hot single women in his chat.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. That's exactly what my chat brings to the world is a lot of hot single women. Not a lot of 15 to 25-year-old males that are virgins and...
Wait, 15? I don't think you have anyone that full of life.
Oh God.
Yeah, I mean it's.
I think my demographics on my channel are like it's like the vast majority of them are 24 to 35.
No, I've got a lot of like teens that watch my shit because they're like,
really?
I just want to get into history. I'm like, I'm not the guy that you want to ask dumb questions to. And then a lot of them actually ask like legitimate questions, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then so a lot of people are like, I've been watching you for about 5-6 years now. I'm 20 years old now.
It's like,
I appreciate all that shit. I'm like, oh, it's cool. Fucking A. You made it.
Yeah.
You made it.
I mean, I don't know why my percentage of women is so high, but I have like a 7% women subscriber rate.
Wow. That's a fuckload.
That's a shit ton. And I was like, because I ask other people, they're like, mine's like 0.5%. I'm like, I have a 7% woman subscriber rate.
I have a 3%, but that's because they think you're gay and they feel safe around you.
Legitimately, it's like 7% woman subscriber rate. So.
Yeah, they think you're gay and they feel safe around you. That's
fine. I'll take it.
Yeah. Zeppelin says, I'm 38 and I thoroughly enjoy you guys. Well, I appreciate that.
You need to get your life together. Oh, gosh.
Well, I bet Matt's home. And
oh, man. Yeah, I don't have my epic mustache anymore because masks that I have to wear.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, I'm the one bringing all the hot singles.
All the single ladies.
That's right.
I was bidding on a Walther MPL pre-sample.
Oh,
the fuck is that?
The Walther MPL? You don't know what that is? That's like the Walther.
No, I don't know what the fuck it is, Devin. I'm not a
like the Walther version of the MP5.
Well, it was actually the MP3 and 4. Excuse me.
There we go, Devin. All right, you don't know everything.
Whatever.
Okay, cool.
The Walther MPL was given an MP designation before that trash that you're talking about.
Same difference.
So you don't know everything, Devin. There, you were condescending to me, like, "Oh, you don't know what that is."
I'm not giving. Hey, at least I know what it is more than you know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I fucking Googled it, and I don't know every gun every fucking made. I have other things to do, like canned fucking tomato sauce, right?
That's fair.
Survive.
Yeah, that's important.
It is important.
It actually is important, Matt. If you ever tasted home canned tomato sauce, you would shit.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, Mike.
Well, I mean, yeah, probably because it's
here to the North Midwest and see all the cornfields and shit.
Sounds boring.
It is.
You obviously don't appreciate corn like the rest of the Midwest.
I mean, I do understand when you force the rest of the country to set it on fire in their cars. You have a weird attachment to it.
Right.
Yeah, you got to come visit the Corn Belt, Matt.
Corn Consortium.
That's right. I wish I was joking about the Corn Belt, but the Corn Belt is a real thing. So,
just not up here. Like, it's very sporadic.
It's Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, Minnesota, North and South Dakota. That's the Corn Belt.
Yep, and southern Wisconsin.
Yep.
Like, hey. He's panting very heavily. Are you okay, Matt? Yeah.
No, I'm not.
You okay? Is that Culver's getting to your arteries? He must be home. The dogs are barking.
Mm-hmm.
The British officer corgis. Yeah.
Hey, corgis are great. How dare you?
So
how dare I? Yes.
I don't know if I told you guys about how I came across the new corgi or how I acquired it.
You stole it.
My buddy's
yard.
Yeah. No, my buddy's mom was up and died, and she had like 25 animals, and well, there was this baby corgi. They couldn't take care of it, so I was like, I'll take it.
There you go.
And then turns out that she had imported this corgi from the United Kingdom
It's like a purebred and it's really expensive.
Yes, no, it's an $8,000 corgi.
Yeah, like purebred corgis are fucking expensive as shit. Yeah.
It's apparently the same. It's the queen. It's a queen line corgi. It's related to one of the queens. And I'm like, wow.
What if we're like 16 fucking corgis?
Exactly. Yeah, it's this dog is like the great uncle or whatever.
Of one of the queen's corgis. That's actually really cool. I like that.
Well, I mean, I would not pay $8,000 for it, but I think it's kind of neat now that I have the dog for free.
You have a queen's corgi for free?
Yeah. Alex, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. At least the dog listens, kind of.
I was a little annoyed though. I spoke too soon.
They bark. Corgis bark.
The new one is really good, but I was looking at the puppy and I saw it didn't have any dew claws, and I'm like, what the fuck? Do some dogs come without dew claws? No, that's when I find out that these like purebred weirdos cut the dog's thumbs off.
Oh
yeah,
God!
Like, why? The fuck?
It's better for their stability. Actually, it improves their joint health.
Well, is that true?
Shit.
Yeah.
That sounds like nonsense. I could understand them like a coonhound, where it's gonna get caught up in the brush and shit. But on a tiny corgi.
Yeah, it makes them walk different apparently, and it's better for their joint health.
Apparently.
That sounds like some trash to me.
I don't know dogs, but like that's what I heard. So because the queen's dogs are all the same way, where they're all snipped like that, and because it makes them walk different, so their joint health is better. Because corgis have a problem with joint health because their bones are so small in their legs. So,
and because they're fucking huge, fat, fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah, they're like tiny little fat wiener fucking dogs.
Dew claws don't make a difference in that. Like what you read was probably complete and utter bullshit.
No, it makes them walk different because of how they like displace their weight. So.
Oh.
I don't know, man. I just know that my other corgi that has her little dew claws likes to use them to hold up chews while she's chewing on them.
But she'll walk different, though. She'll distribute her weight.
Yes, it seems that we may have to look and see whether they walk different. Whether one dog walks more good than the other one.
Yeah, one dog walks very proper and royal, and the other one walks
Devin, you like dogs?
I mean, dogs are okay.
What about caravans?
They're all right.
Yeah.
But like supposedly that was a thing. Like, yeah, because corgis like have joint problems, I guess, because they're short little legs. So
yeah, and then the weasel horse. We'll see what happens to him.
That's fair. Well, I mean, he's mostly horse, so I mean, as long as you get his shoes replaced regularly, he'll be fine.
I cannot believe that he's half fucking Doberman. I
know, right? He doesn't show it at all.
His coat, that's like the color that he is.
Like, the color, that's it. But like body style and everything else, nothing at all. Yeah.
It's fucking insane. So, all right. I'm thinking about calling her for the night.
Yeah, we're pretty close to 2 hours, and Matt confirmed our statements on how good Culver's is.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
that's a win right there, because people probably thought we were bullshitting this whole time, but it's
it's good shit.
It's real.
Like if there's a Culver's near you and you never had it, go for it. It's really good.
It is really good.
Yeah. Oh, that fucking thing. Animals.
Look at these little agents of the crown.
Yeah, Devin loves the crown. He'll tell you all about it.
That's right.
Literal spies.
Oh, so the other night, Devin, you'll appreciate this. So the other night at about 3 a.m, my girlfriend gets up and like rolls over onto me, and I'm like, "What the fuck? What's going on?" And she's like, "Turn the sound machine off." And so I did. She's like, "I heard somebody talking outside." Okay, like clear as day, like right outside the window. And so I was like, okay. And I got up. I got my what the hell did that one guy call it? My fucking piece maker or something like that. I grabbed my fucking piece, right? And I'm walking around. All the while, the dog doesn't move a fucking inch. And I'm walking around and I'm like, okay. I just go walk around the house like, okay, there's nobody else in here that I can hear of or see. Okay. And then I sit there and listen by the window. I'm like, okay, we'll see. And then I look at the dog and he's just still passed the fuck out. I'm like, okay, that's great. That's fucking good. And now I officially know. I officially know that if we're being invaded, you're just going to be like, well, I trust you guys to keep me safe.
Yeah, I trust you to keep me safe. Yeah.
It's like, we're going to bring him back to the shelter and be like, we paid for a dog, right?
This isn't a dog, yeah.
We paid for a dog. This is not a dog, so what are we going to do here? How can we make this right? You know, like, what the fuck? Yeah, he was not bothered. But God forbid, he sees a leaf that falls off a tree in a really suspicious way and it makes a weird shadow. He's barking up a storm. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? What's going on?
Not a bark, yeah.
Right, but if there's actually somebody that's like probably going to be around the house and like maybe come into the house, meth head or something, doesn't even fucking flinch an inch. Like he just
not a care in the world. Yeah.
Out cold, doesn't give a flying fuck. So yeah, it's a great dog to have, I guess. You know, it's
these
dogs.
Little.
So a couple nights ago, these two girls freaked the absolute fuck out in the middle of the night, and I was like, and I got frustrated with them. You know, I was like, what the hell's your problem? Blah, blah, blah. Yelled at them, told them to stop barking. And then I get up in the morning and I realize my car had been broken into.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, they're good dogs.
Yeah, they're good dogs after you tell them, shut up, you shit. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, you probably hit the wrong button, but yeah.
Oh, my God. That's all right. We're damn near 2 hours anyway, so.
Yeah, it's been real. It's been.
I'm
fun.
glad he really fucking liked Culver's though. That's like.
Yeah, it's dude.
I
if they
tell
made it
people
right
all the time how good it is, and
if they made it right, it's good. It's fantastic. It's delicious. It's a really good experience. Like, I don't eat fast food that often. I eat it maybe like 2 or 3 times a year, if that.
Yeah, and it's a go-to. It is a go-to. It's one of my first picks every time. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like when we're back up here, it's like, well, if we're gonna go to some fast food place, let's go to Culver's because it's you know, cheese curds. Oh my god, so good.
That's right. Cheese curds are great. Either way, they're good. Oh god.
Yep. So, all right, everybody, thanks for watching, and we'll see maybe perhaps Wednesday or next Friday when we usually do Friday Night Shite. I ain't got time to bleed.
Good old Jesse.